wireless. I assume we can't swim, so... Must be a way into this. Maybe there is. This feels like it should be.
Silence, Red Cloak. It will be your turn soon enough. Dunning, try not to squirm.
We all work together.
These many moving parts and can be a bit imprecise. What are you doing?
For announcements. Invasion of cutthroat corporatists.
Settings at 110%.
Okay, so that means there's some enemies coming. Okay, and then we have
Right now,
Tray of the Order of the Ascendant.
Dunning's higher and lower cerebral
Temporary commission on the landing pad.
story. Hitting him with quite the sales pitch. Pretty snappy, eh? Sure, the loyalizers.
Material goods and needs the services, I guess. Also have a hankering for crab, which... Got anything devoid of nutritional value I can snack on?
Certainly. Consume these anti-
Okay, let's read this.
quite fresh.
So the scourge of unfettered capitalism became to Arcadia and brought with it seeds of its own destruction. Their invasion armada exacerbated the rift anomaly. It was naturally occurring and well within our ability to control, causing it to fracture the ether further, sending invisible tendrils in all directions. This has closed the colony off from any support they may have been awaiting, but has caused us no harm, being self-sufficient in every way. This bit worshipper will soon taste defeat. It is your duty to resist their sugared temptations, processed promises, and low-quality goods they are using to try to subjugate our beloved colony. Don't hesitate to sacrifice your life to stop them or to report your fellow subjects for collusion or weakness. Any subject caught with their products will be dealt with. As of today, the Order of the Ascendants have declared themselves enemies of the Protectorate. That they have chosen to do so in the wake of the corporate invasion of our beloved colony attests to their true nature. It is now obvious that the corporate incursion was somehow helped by the traders of the Order, else it would have been crushed before it began. Rest assured, the Sovereign knew of their treachery well in advance of their betrayal, and thus was not taken by surprise. Any communication from, to, or involving the Order in any way or now to be considered enemy correspondence must be forwarded to the Ministry of Accuracy. The landing pad, huh? By order of the Vigilant Order, the Fairfield landing pad is decommissioned. Effective immediately, all repair efforts are to be halted. All remaining auto-mechanical units are to be relocated to support our valiant war effort. And all subjects currently assigned there are to report to Constable Hawthorne's office for reassignment. The continued targeting of the landing pad by our vile corporatist enemies has been ineffectual at best and has not in any way contributed in this decommissioning. Our automechanical losses are insignificant and barely worth mentioning, and rumors of the imminent fall of Fairfield to the greed-loving corporatists are not only untrue, they are treacherous. Yeah. XP. I'm gonna go to the city before we start exploring the other places. See shit in the... Hit. here first. Sort of wandering somewhere. Ah. No XP. Oh, no, let them live. Shock rod. Have a shocking time. Okay. No. Let's do this first and then we can just fast travel. See what's on the way there. Explore. I only got this. It's like crafting. In an additional weapon slot. But we have to craft it. The heck is up with our armor? It looks weird. Rebel. Thanks for the follow, Nora. Hello. I'm doing okay, thank you. How are you doing? Well, Serene is a dangerous hazard of power near Protector's Automax standing. Oh shit. Oh. It's poison. Nothing else here. Nice shotgun. What are you up to then, Nora? Want this shorts, is it? So, advertisements.
Company. Must be from that ship on the landing pad.
Whoa there, go-getter.
It's a button to... to put away your weapon. Bum 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 bum. Keep earnings. Holster. R. Hold it. Oops. Oh.
Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a yay-saying protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all.
I'm just a soldier, same as you, another steadfast comrade in arms.
Ah, yes. All us troopers share a unique bond, don't we? A certain camaraderie. For we are all but tools of war. Eh? Something like that? Look, I
Welcome back,
appreciate your
Nora.
attempt at playing excessively familiar with me to get inside, but it don't really matter. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom lines, all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way.
You can't spell heinous aesthetic without Auntie's Choice.
Is time offering goods and services?
Oh, we got everything. One of them, at least. Clinic's over there on your left. Watering hole's a bit down on the right. Market's a straight shot down the lane.
Is it normal to get shot at by auto mechanicals on the way to town, or are we just special?
And the way from the landing pad? Had a convoy out that way. They're overdue. See any sign of them?
Unfortunately, yes. Found this on one of their bodies. Give toss ball.
Damnation. I know that toss ball. Belonged to a friend on that detail. Keepsake, I guess. Thanks.
Hey, it's
I'll mean
going
a lot to his
okay, thank
family.
you.
They can use
How
it to
are you
pay his
doing then,
gravesite
Nora?
fees. Fool never bothered keeping up on the payments. And Protectorate drone's been a serious menace of late. Heard Trooper Faulkner shot a few. You find a way to put a stop to them, there's a bounty for it.
Might someone accept said bounty?
Bounty terminal's out next to the jail, across from the bar. Just down the lane here a spell. You get to Town Hall, you passed it.
Looking for a trader goes by the rear. Any idea where I might find her?
As I've never heard of her, can't say I can. Seems like Minister Milver Street knows everybody, though. Probably ask him. Anything else?
Mind giving me the pitch on what Auntie's Choice is?
What? You been in hibernation or something? We're here to bring the free market's liberation to the people of Arcadia. And Arcadia's bounty to the rest of the galaxy, of course.
Okay.
Before I forget, I have standing orders to send all newcomers to Minister Milver Street. He's in the town hall. That'd be the one with the giant hologram on it. Can't miss it. Again, welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance on...
Oh boy, we have a lot to explore here now. Wonder if anything will be considered stealing. Did in the first one, I think. Guess we take house by house. So you've just been liberated. What now? Auntie wants to help you acclimate to your wondrous new freedom. Confused by too many new choices, here's a handy list of strategies to help make sense of it all. Thoughtfully curated with you in mind. Only buy Auntie's products. Bits spent on our goods are returned to your pockets as your salary. It's the free market in action. Empower yourself with the latest AC products. Use the new ones generously and throw away the old ones. You deserve only the best. You don't have to work for Auntie to enjoy her products, but it helps. Sell your stock to anyone with the bits to pay, and be sure to remind them how good you have it with the Auntie's choice. Support mankind's future prosperity. Persuade others to join our cause. Strangers are just customers you haven't met. Be a dynamic individual, skipping break time to enhance your profits. Persevere through any illness or hardship. You are worth it. Be efficient. Use your newfound freedoms to ensure your destiny is filled with all the goodness bits can buy. Remember, anytime you are not shopping, it's time you could be shipping.
Holler when you're ready for me, Doc. I'll be over here. Definitely not in excruciating pain.
Okay, yep. Let's deal. Good.
Oh, please, take a seat. And the doctor will be with you in a legally acceptable amount of time.
No time to conversate.
Don't mean to sound unsociable, but you might not want to stand so close. The bleeding ain't contagious, but it ain't slowed much neither. I hate to bleed all over you. Wouldn't mind conversating a bit, though. Anything to take my mind off the pain. Oh, it stings.
That's a lot of blood. What happened?
I was on sentry duty, bravely surveying our perimeter for threats, when a protectorate drone attacked out of nowhere. Third time in as many days. I returned fire like it was a cereal. Bang, bang, bang. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, not excessively, of course. Don't want Auntie taking that extra ammunition out of my paycheck. Again, it was all going fine until the damn thing blasts me while I'm reloading. Mighty uncourteous, you ask me.
How did you survive?
Trooper Faulkner happened upon the scene just then and dispatched the drone before it could finish me off. No idea where these drones are coming
Why
from, but
don't I have my
Faulkner's been having a
companions
time
with
of it
me?
lately. Be nice if someone helped out, but Carr's hands are tied. Lack of resources, I guess. As for the rest of
I
these
thought I
fine
picked
folk,
them.
they were attacked by Protectorate while defending the forward operating base. Imagine the base is probably hurting for warm bodies just now.
Think they would welcome outside assistance?
Can't imagine they'd turn down help from anyone who knows how to handle themselves and is a friend of Auntie's. The FOB's our main line of defense. The only thing stopping the Protectorate from sending their legions over that bridge of theirs and attacking us here in Fairfield. The man in charge, Commander Torres, is a legend. Rumor has it his troopers are relentless, fighting through wounds that would kill most. What I wouldn't give to join his outfit.
Given your track record with drones, I would avoid live enemies. You should stay in Fairfield.
Playing it safe doesn't amount to much, but maybe you're right. Probably just muck things up at the FOB too. Damn it. I gotta find some way to beat these low-runger allegations. It's all a moot point till I can get this arm of mine mended. Poor Doc Barnes is working himself to the bone trying to take care of us, but he's only one man. I suppose it could be worse. At least Command's not throwing us at that relay station. Can't imagine the casualties he'd be dealing with then, given all its defenses.
Between protectors, attacks, and rogue drones, what's going right around here?
Well, Cole's got the saloon up and running now. World always shines a little brighter after a few swigs of Spectrum.
Oh, sorry, can't be more of help.
Don't sweat it none. Auntie's Choice advocates for self-reliability anyway. Can't go around expecting other people to solve my problems for me, right?
That's right, got to pull yourself up by the bootstraps.
Milver Street's gonna love you. Anyway, thanks for stopping to chat. The other troopers here ain't exactly chatty types. Maybe on account of the blood loss?
So, why didn't my companions come with me? Let's see, I'm gonna go back to the ship real quick and then we're gonna fast travel. Now I'm just curious why they didn't... The heck? Or does it mean they are not selected when they are blue then? Continue. Or do they come later on? I'm just kind of confused of why they are not with me. Oh, they are. Okay.
Being this close to DeVries feels like we're finally on track to set the universe aright. Anyway, need something, Commander?
Let's know about this murder between Cleos and Space's Choice.
It was less merger and more hostile takeover. I don't have all the details, but it sounds like Spacer's Choice tried to outmaneuver Anti-Cleo through quasi-legal means and got a hell of a lot more than they bargained for. And now her new brand's been turned into an invasion force bent on conquering the entire system. Funny how life works out.
Got some questions?
Yeah? What's needling you?
Do you ever regret becoming an Directorate agent?
I could ask you the same thing.
It's never been my calling. Not sure I would still be here if I had anywhere else to go.
Sometimes I wonder what would have happened if I'd gone back to my old life instead of becoming an agent. Stayed on Triangulum, become an engineer or something near to it. I knew joining up with the Earth Directorate wasn't going to be a life of low turbulence, but at least it'd have dignity and purpose to it.
Do you still believe that?
How much dignity in having your limbs blown off? Sorry, that was blunt.
I know blunt objects. That wasn't blunt, just a little prickly.
I just get tired of talking around it, you know? But back to your initial question. Do I regret becoming an agent? Yeah, some days. But then there's days like the one when I found you, and... well, not much to regret there. Only thing I know for sure is my opinion today is colored by more than just the rosy tint of a low-run kid looking up at the stars. Life's not fair, but it keeps on.
But a kid would be awfully proud of the man you become.
You buttering me up for a favor? I'll tell you right now, I'm not taking extra shifts cleaning the head.
You should learn how to take a compliment, Agent Navarro.
Ah, well then, thanks. Just hope that good opinion of me holds.
Oops.
Error. Currently unable to access customary greeting bank due to routine internal maintenance. How may this unit assist you, Commander?
I'd like to know more about Paradise Island.
Paradise Island is a sparsely populated landmass located off the west coast of Eden's primary continent. The island is host to idyllic coastlines, verdant flora, and extremely hostile protectorate garrisons. Plan your visit accordingly.
Tell me a little about yourself, Al.
Presenting the Valerie unit. The latest and greatest in a line of Earth Directorate support automechanicals. All you could want in a squad mate at half the cost. The Valerie unit is the exclusive property of the Earth Directorate and is not intended for civilian or commercial use. Resale of this unit is strictly prohibited.
What is your view of your mission?
Searching mission parameters. 1 moment. Searching. Error. Unable to find current mission parameters. Defaulting to last known objectives. Goal. Infiltrate Horizon Point Station and retrieve data pertaining to skip drives and rifts.
You'll have to pardon Val, Commander. She gets confused sometimes. Logic unit can't always keep up. I keep tinkering with her assembly, but no dice.
Okay. So you're doing everything you can to keep her functioning now.
Mighty kind of you to say. Just wish I could do more. But I suppose age comes for us all in the end.
Do you have any other queries, Commander?
How much weight do you think you could carry? Just as a fun hypothetical.
Attempting to ride this unit in order to replicate the experience of flight is strongly discouraged.
Hey, I was only referring to your bearing capacity, man.
This unit can support up to 100 pounds of weight while still remaining airborne, and is not ideal for body transportation or disposal. Do you have any other queries, Commander?
What does Valerie stand for anyway?
Vitality augmentation, logistics evaluation, reconnaissance, and information extraction unit.
You've been in operation a long time. Give me the highlights of your service history.
This unit was first deployed on a mission to Redacted more than 10 years ago and was primarily credited for that operation's success. Other highlights include the triumph at Redacted, the rescue of Redacted, and the first successful execution of the Stanfield maneuver in zero gravity.
Stanfield maneuver, what's that?
Detailed instructions on how to perform the Stanfield maneuver are proprietary to the Earth Directorate and strictly confidential.
Oz, do you know what it is?
Never scored myself the clearance to learn it for fact. But best as I can tell, it's a complex EVA involving a drone and an agent shot up with enough adrenal to wake the dead.
Attempts at the Stanfield maneuver, as proposed by theorist Marion Stanfield, has resulted in multiple deaths, mutilations, and maimings, leading to a ban shortly after discovery. Do you have any other queries, Commander?
Nope. Okay. I wonder why they didn't come with me before. Really confused by that. Could have fast traveled. That was quick
I
run.
believe some of those protectorate hull heads just couldn't see the benefit of self-betterment.
And let them simmer in their cells for a few.
Introducing Andy's
Consume in peace, and we won't have a problem.
My liver ain't the lily kind. Tell it to me straight, Doc.
The bullet shattered your tibia and all but demolished your gastrocnemius muscle. Due to the risk of infection, I have to abscise your leg. There is good news, however. I recently enrolled in a course on advanced amputation techniques, so I'll be seeing a positive return on my investment sooner than expected.
Seems to lose the leg. Fetch the restraints or grab the bone saw.
Don't be obscene. I have on hand a perfectly adequate tranquilizer to manage any flailing.
Say, how sore are my pockets gonna be after all this, Doc? Don't suppose there's a discount for only taking a portion of the leg?
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. If that's a problem, seek compensation from your commanding officer.
Well, sure, yes, petition disappears by the bits. Everyone loves a panhandler.
While you're in my office, I'd ask that you do not discourage my patients from acquiring the necessary funds to save their lives. Thank you.
This is a mighty big decision, Doc. Can I have a moment to noodle on it?
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway.
Fairfield's a big town. Are you its only doctor?
At the moment, yes. It's only medical doctor. We also have Dr. Tinsley, but let's just say she's in a different discipline altogether. I'm on my own then, more or less. In case it isn't apparent, I'm having what might be called a day. A whole platoon of soldiers decided to get themselves all shot up defending the forward operating base. And then there's Erickson. Something happened with a drone. I don't know. You'd be better off speaking with him about it.
Spoke with Erickson. He indicated you could use some help.
Oh, good lad. But he's mistaken. It's not more hands I need, but resources. Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable for treating these soldiers.
Can't you make the coagulant yourself? There's a gem set right here.
I am a doctor, not a magician. I cannot manufacture coagulant from the aether, neither do I possess the special training to improvise with what supplies I have on hand. Now, was there anything else?
Open.
Pharmaceuticals, bandages, tinctures.
Let's see what he has.
It's all here.
We can sell our junk. How much is it? 150? Could be nice. You know what? I'll buy it. Yeah.
Take this admonishment with all the professional affection a physician can legally administer. In future, you might consider moving away from bullets instead of into them.
But without my leg, how am I gonna climb the ranks?
Literally, probably not very dexterously. Metaphorically, well, that depends on your own initiative, doesn't it?
Time to to lose a leg, but it's worse to lose your life.
Excuse me, I'm in the middle of a private consultation.
Say, how sore are my pockets?
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll... Well then, she should have thought about that before getting shot.
This is a mighty big decision, Doc. Can I have a moment to noodle on it?
I don't encourage delays.
Yeah.
Very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway.
That's why I could borrow the bone, so you know, for reasons.
Sweet merciful law, as if I haven't enough to contend with than some would-be resurrectionist coming around. What's next, a giant station falling out of the sky to crush us all? In case it isn't apparent, I'm having what might be called...
Oh, yeah.
And then there's Erickson. Something... short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need... I am at... Now, was there anything else?
Need medical free, huh? Randomly mix chemicals and hope for the best. Hey, we made it.
I must say, I'm rather amazed.
Hey, RNG.
I'd say welcome back, but I reckon a clinic's likely the last place any of us would choose if we had the choice. If you're here for the doc, hope you ain't in any kind of hurry. Wait's still on the long side of short.
Yeah, you should stop the bleeding.
Much obliged. That feels night and day better
How are
already.
you doing, RNG?
Protectorate forces won't know what hit them once I'm back in the field. Thanks again, friend.
There's so much to explore, man. So let me see here. Crafting. Shooting in there. Welcome, Lawbringer. Please may look up local bounties. The following are the bounties for the Paradise Island region. Please select an entry. Wanted drone swarm. Dispatch a swarm of anti-cooperative drones against Fairfield. Okay. Begins run Ministry of Accuracy. A bounty of bits and positive reinforcement rewarded. Okay. Your own bounty. Okay.
Swear, I almost had it this time. Everything all lined up. Easy mark, guaranteed moneymaker, favorable terms.
No, it is like a
Practically
Fallout
the
game pretty
recipe for
much.
Success.
But
Look
then
like
with
you've had your
space.
share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity just slip through your fingers?
Hello, Diggy. How's it going? You seem a mite upset.
You caught that, huh? Perceptive sort. I'm having what some would call an existential crisis here, meaning the success of my existence is presently hanging in the balance.
Yeah.
I had just the thing to get me a fast-track promotion to lower middle management. Now you seem like someone who knows a good deal and wouldn't be adverse to helping me out.
Guess what it is you need help with?
It's like this. I agreed to meet with a business associate to finalize a deal, but the location got set for Spire Grove. Problem is, you been outside of Fairfield? Well, the funicular to Spire Grove broke recently, so I got no way to get up there. I'd break my neck scaling that cliff for sure. There's a long way around, but it's not for me. Why, the path there might be lousy with raptidons for all I know. It wasn't before, but mayhaps they were just lulling me into a false sense of complacency so they can strike.
You were saying something about Spire Grove. What's there?
While exploring facilities to the north, my partner unearthed a heretofore unexploited advanced protectorate technology. Couldn't or wouldn't go into details, but he promised every household would want one, that it'd revolutionize the daily life of Auntie's Choice citizens.
Sounds like a jerk. How did you rope him in?
Pitched him the dumbest deal I could think of. Told him I'd trade him my entire tossball card collection for schematics or a prototype. Said sure. Complete rube. Didn't even ask about condition. My Kelvin Tran rookie card isn't even ultra fine. Got a piece of nicotine chewing gum stuck to it.
You're in quite a bind. You could probably work out some solution.
Opportunistically leveraging difficult predicaments. That's the Auntie's Choice way. I have a few bits I can
Yeah,
offer
it
you.
is
Not
pretty much
but
that.
if it turns out
Their
a
own
roaring
Fallout
success later on
version.
too, and I get a fat promotion, I promise I'll see you're taken care of later.
Okay.
Splendid. Go parlay with Jackson Plum up at Spire Grove. It's some kind of agricultural harvesting encampment southwest of here, near a mess of them rocky spires. He'll provide the agreed upon schematics.
What's the fast way to Spire Grove?
Well, the broke down funicular is due west of here. Dexterous looking so-and-so like yourself could probably scarper up it in a jiffy. From there, it's just up the hill a smidge. So close, but so far away. At least for me, anyhow.
Well, exactly how these schematics are for anyway.
Truth is, haven't the slightest. You know the Protectorate have all the most advanced technology, though. Probably something straight out of an Aetherwave serial. Edible spacesuits, N-ray specs, matter translocation. It could be anything. If Jackson's all fired up about it, it'll be beyond comprehension, I'm sure.
Okay.
All right, then. Don't let me keep you.
Give Auntie 2 bits, and she'll give
Do
you
me a kindness and blow
glitz.
the eye.
Give Auntie 5 bits, and she'll give you a facial sprint.
The door this stuff? They must be storing something good in there.
Yeah, guns, armor, probably some ammunition
The
too.
prison.
Honestly, Kemp ain't that much of a mystery.
Have you two come to mock me like your fellow dullards? Perhaps if you rub together your only 2 brain cells, you might even come up with something approaching cutting. No. Wait. You're not some corporate simpleton, are you? On the contrary, you have the manner of an officer about you. Someone who understands the substantive weight of command.
That's one heck of a mustache you have. And who exactly are you?
Please, allow me to start over. I am Warden Sterling, dedicated servant of the Protector of Arcadia and caretaker of worlds, the Sovereign Henry Varick.
You wouldn't happen to know a way to get into the army, would you?
And if I did?
I wouldn't mind a hint.
so you would. But I am of two minds on the matter of providing one. You may hold no allegiance to Auntie's choice, but you are not protectorate either. I think it best we end our conclave here. Be on your way before you draw attention to either of us.
Okay, so the army, there's another way to get in there then. Nothing else like stupid does. What? Boy be damned, it's not as if running a side hustle inside of Auntie's choice, but it's complicated. It only requires exercising a tiny bit of discretion and getting your dirty work done where people can pretend they don't see it. Mind those two rules and I won't have to track you down, toss you up and send you back to the fleet in chains. Yet that's just too complicated for the half-wit smugglers who landed one of Auntie's transports at the damaged landing pad and unloaded what they clearly contraband crates in the middle of the damn day. Now they're in the cell and I have an excessive amount of paperwork to do and there's nowhere near enough commission on my bringing them in to justify the number of hours all this will take. Okay. There's something here then, huh? Well, someone sought to ensure that my case against the smugglers in my custody was as solid as a bulkhead. The mysterious benefactor left me a stack of files that included a detailed listing of the other crimes they should be measured for. Enough to add an eye-watering amount of bits to the arrest commission I'll end up collecting. Not only that, they also included craftily worded advice that taking them to the undisputed claim for judgment would be a boon to my career and my bit cartridges. So finding out who it was, we'll have to wait until I return from delivering them to the undisputed claim. I have several likely suspects, including a cargo pilot and an acquisition chief that both passed through here at about the right time. But my gut keeps drawing me towards the new greenhouse overseer, Emmeline Galloway. Can't rightly say why, might just be she's the only one still in town and pulling for it being the easiest option to investigate. Even so, can't seem to shake the notion that she's somehow in the mix with all these troubles. See something, right?
Thinking too small, Murph. I'd put money on the Protectorate stashing treasure inside.
Yes, boring stuff as usual.
It's a constabulary, not a bank. And certainly not some kind of gold-filled swimming hole. Besides, these Protectorate lack imagination. Never had an original thought wasn't written down for them first. Like I told you before, it's probably just guns.
Is door giving you trouble?
We've tried everything short of skipping a ship through that door to get inside. Though, come to think of it, maybe that's not such a bad idea.
Sure, if you don't mind taking out the whole of Fairfield at the same time.
I'd love to see the quartermaster's face after turning her lamps onto that requisition request.
Fine, Skip drives out. Say, maybe we could commandeer one of them tractors out in the field instead. Oh, bet that could plow through the door.
Have you tried using your head? It seems pretty dense.
If you don't hear me laughing, it's because I ain't.
You did throw your helmet at it that one time, Kemp. That's sort of close.
Whose side are you on here, Murph?
I have a minor lock that could keep me out. Let me try.
Oh, really? Why didn't you lead with that?
Ordinarily, I'd question how you came about such a unique skill set. But circumstances being what they are, have at it. Just know we're keeping an eye on you.
Oh, I need lockpick. Oh, god damn it. I need one more point in lockpick.
Keep your petty skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time. You'll see.
Boy, take this terminal and trash it. That's it. I need a smoke.
Well, guess we ought to go with cleaner.
If you're about to blast me about fixing that void-forsaken terminal, it'll have to wait. I'm entitled to a break like anyone else. It's in my contract. I triple-checked.
Oh, that seems a little tense.
What do you think the smokes are for?
What do you do around here when you're not on break?
I'm a technician. I've been getting pressure from folks up top to deploy these protectorate drones to the military camp on behalf of Auntie's Choice. The drones are ready to launch. All that he's doing is fixing their targeting priorities so they mark us as friendlies. But I can't breach the terminal's security protocols.
Is anyone with more experience that could help you?
Guessing that means you're flat out of ideas? Figures. Not that I need the help of some protectorate townie, you understand, but I might have heard my predecessor was odd-jobbing it around town these days. Magnus, I think his name was. Bet a fellow drone operator like him would have some insight into all this perplexity.
Yep, say no more. I'll go see if I can find him. Yep. So let's see if we can find somebody named Magnus. I wonder if that ladder has something to do with what we should be doing here. What we got over here?
Protectorate folks must
Yes,
have
a
been
second.
bored out of their skulls before we showed up. Now life in Fairfield's a real shindig. Well, except for the handful of hull heads who couldn't accept this place is under new management. We sure fixed them. Boy, damn right we did.
Okay.
Marginal improvements, still improvement, I suppose.
No, it doesn't say steel, so.
Eyes open when you pull the... Trainee Lindell, be so kind as to remind us all what the first rule of the range is.
Guns are weapons, not toys.
And do we aim weapons at colleagues or at our own unprotected upper stories, even in jest? Hint, we do not.
Looks like I haven't taken much damage. You sure those guns are even loaded?
I can assure you they are.
Ah, so your recruits are just terrible then.
Terrible is not a word I would use.
Fancy I'm getting the knack of this. Pretty sure if I hold him right, I can balance a third pistol between my other two. What do you think, Simpson?
However, it is accurate.
They're more like training a crabble to talk than teaching these dolls how to shoot.
The odds may be stacked against them. Heavily. But nevertheless, I'd ask that you kindly refrain from vocalizing such discouragements within earshot of my wards. The soldiers before you are former Protectorate subjects, mainly of the farming variety. No knowledge of combat. Scarce experience wielding anything deadlier than a wrench. They're accustomed to being told what to do, when to do it, even how to think. A lifetime of habitual servitude is not broken in a day.
These recruits need to feel inspired. Mind if I have a word with them?
I'm not one to idle in the path of a good faith effort to accelerate education. The faster we can get more soldiers in the field, the better. There's just one problem. I don't know you. So, respectfully, I must ask, what do you feel qualifies you to give instruction to my recruits?
Perhaps you could speak to my qualification, Adrian Navarro?
Sure thing. The commander here is an experienced Deadeye and a natural leader. If you're looking for someone to deposit a few pearls of wisdom, I guarantee you'll not find better.
Much as I'm inclined to trust the word of your compatriot, I still expect you to advocate for yourself. You're the one who wishes to speak with my recruits, after all, not him.
Shiftless press need the kind of hard lessons only I can provide.
Somehow I doubt you would restrict yourself to words. Respectfully, I must decline your offer. Please excuse me. Lindell, you reload with the muzzle facing away from you. Away.
You want choice. You want Auntie's choice.
The target is not on the ground, recruit.
Repair manual with detailed information about the sky mine systems.
Pleasure not doing business with you. Take whatever business you're running elsewhere.
Gonna need a bigger storeroom for all these Let me guess. Gun keeps jamming, armor don't quite fit snug as you like. State your division and I'll get you outfitted, quick and proper, or your next provision's free.
I'm not with Auntie's choice, not officially.
Astounded the minister hasn't yet converted you to our cause. But in the meantime, I'll trade you my own bona fides for jotting down your name. All bits spend the same to me. As Chief Replenishment Officer, it's my privileged duty to furnish our brave troops with all of their wartime essentials. You could say I put the ration in liberation. Tell me what you need, and I'll do my ample best to supply you.
I just hit on the dropships. They're really nice.
Good eye. Oh, I'd say they're better than nice. Got more armor than a hammer claw, but better flight handling than the old clunkers we used to stock. If things had turned out differently, it might be someone else standing here. Well, I'd be off piloting one of those beauties.
What's stopping you from pursuing the dream?
Don't have the aptitude for flight, apparently. But this role suits me fine. I like the upward mobility, in the metaphorical business sense, I mean.
Sounds like you just gave up and you should resign from this post and apply again.
Hogwash, it's called being practical. If I followed that advice, I'd most likely end up on some bottom rung of the war effort, wishing I still had this posting. No thank you. Knew you'd be back. What do you need this time? As a friendly reminder, all sales are final, especially ammunition.
Sounds like she has bad ammunition. Okay, so let's see. Weapons. Okay, it has a totally different weapon. Nah, nothing I ever wanted. Holy crap, that was a lot of... Doesn't say how much damage you do, so it's like, what the heck? Weird. Way in there. Do 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 do. What we got over here then? What's that one?
Never been the type to sit behind a desk all day.
Oh, you're in the bar
when
now.
I could stand behind a bar. Welcome to the Name Pending Saloon, purveyor of spirits and stimuli. What'll it be, stranger?
Name Pending Saloon. We haven't named this place yet.
That is an ensuing step on my 19-point business plan. Trying to find a name that would convince patrons to spend their hard-earned bits here. Like to hear a few contenders?
Your saloon doesn't have a name. How far along are you in this business plan?
Quite far, actually. In fact, we're all the way up to 18 of 19.
Postponed 18, your plan is picking a name, and 19 is devising a better greeting.
Wait. Have you already read it? Did you sneak in here whilst I was on break and peruse it in its entirety?
It's abundantly obvious.
Well, you must be some kind of intuitive business genius then. Hope you're not staying in town long. Don't need the competition. Anyhow.
I'm looking for information, haven't you?
Why, sure. You'd be surprised how much loose talk and idle speculation occurs around here. What, between them Protectorate defectors, finally able to speak their minds, and all our off-duty Antes employees carping about work and the war.
Yeah, that can be a
Particular
little bit
topic you have in
distracting.
mind?
You have like two. What the folks say about the Vox relay station?
Basically, to avoid it at all cost. They have a brigadier up there by the name of Montelli. Sounds like he's as much a danger to his own troops as ours. Real piece of work, even by Protectorate standards. Reportedly enamored of show trials and summary executions.
Anything you can tell me about the people who are running this town?
Oh, Minister Milford Street's blessed with the gift of gab. Swear he could sell bypass shunts to a Raptidon. Ain't one of them falsely magniloquent types, though. Sincere fella. Shares command of Fairfield with Acquisitions Officer Carr. She's blunt and murderous. Two traits Auntie's Choice highly prizes in a commander of corporate forces. To say they have differing approaches to leadership is like saying, gee, suns are hot, whilst being incinerated in a solar eruption.
That's like some of the V-bombs. You worried about the situation up north and anything someone headed that way should avoid?
Tell you one thing you can't avoid, the bridge. No other way around it, and at present, it's held by Protectorate forces. We have a small contingent of troops bivouacked nearby. Forward Operating Base, they call it.
Who's in charge up at the Vox relay?
Vox Station's run by a brigadier by the name of Montelli. Sounds like he's as much a danger to his own troops as ours. Real piece of work, even by Protectorate standards.
Yeah, we already heard it.
Show trials and summary executions.
That's so many questions, now I feel like I know everything.
My pleasure. Got anything for me in return?
The rift is going to swallow this entire colony soon if we don't do something.
Of course I know that. We all do. Just trying to make some bits while I can, you know? Besides, some say it's decades away. Why fret unduly today? Here I was hoping you'd have a good story for me in exchange, but oh well. Not everyone's a seasoned raconteur. Pick your poison.
Let's see what
and
she
I'm
has.
mostly not being literal there.
I'm gonna use the power weapons of questionable design or as a food source. Okay.
Great shooters across Arcadia. This is wireless radio.
Oh, that must be one of my copious direct reports. Rest assured, I'm making adequate progress in my manual labors. Time for another performance review already. Apologies, I'm still applying the required elbow grease to scour these surfaces, just like a novice facility sanitizer should.
You were formerly a drone operator, right? I need help bypassing the security protocols.
Why, of course. Once a drone operator, always a drone operator. Just enter this code and you should be able to circumvent any lockouts.
Save me a huge headache.
Thank you for making me feel like a vital cog in the system again. Well, now I better get back to cleaning. The only good employee is a useful one after all.
Don't go into that cheap saloon if you got a lick of gumption. They got no tolerance for it. What do you think of that?
Something I can help you with?
Spell with former drone operator. I think I can reset their priorities now.
I'd be hesitant to use any code proffered up by a former protectorate. But you go right on ahead.
Messages. Okay. And set down to choice to friendly and protectorate to hostile. Root messages. Power cycling. No.
Well, look at them go. Mars can be pleased having them added to the arsenal. Drones launched and no one dead. I'd say this calls for a celebratory smoke.
Sure, enjoy the fruits of my hard labor.
Say, maybe we don't mention your part in all this to Carr, huh? Truth be told, she's taken issue with me as of late. I could really do with not looking the fool again.
And let you take credit for my work? Oh, the chance.
Can't fault a fella for trying. Anyway, thanks for your help. Fairfield will be a lot safer now with them drones on our side. And before you go, take these. I reckon they'll come in handy to someone of your expertise.
Okay, so we got a new weapon there, right? 26.
No signs of corrosion. Exhaust manifold still warm. Come on, baby. I can't help you if you don't tell me what's wrong. You just stopping by to admire the mines, or is there something I can help you with?
Sounds like you're having some trouble. What's the problem?
See this system here? It deploys extreme countermeasures against overhead attacks in the form of aerial explosives, oft referred to as sky mines by those who prefer brevity. However, the whole thing is currently non-operational. Some problem with the lifting mechanism. No lift means no sky mines. No sky mines means the enemy can blow in like a bad sail, and we'll all be passing in our bits before you can say, gee, nice weather we're having today.
I came across the repair manual for sky mines. Maybe that could help?
You did? I've been looking everywhere for that. All right then, let's see it.
Oh, I didn't take it, but I remember enough to fix the launcher.
Well, you certainly sound confident in your powers of retention. I'll be over there if you need me. Way over there. Should clear the blast radius at that distance.
The core maintenance man looking for to repair the sky mines. Welcome back to you.
What in the... All right, so you got her working. Bully for you.
Don't sound so disappointed.
No, sorry, you're right. You did me, and all of Fairfield, a good turn here. Just thought I'd feel more relieved when the launcher was working again.
But you would feel better rewarding the person who helped you out.
Real subtle, ain't you?
Mm-hmm.
Here, managed to cobble some frags together from a damaged mine earlier. Who knows? Might get you out of a pinch one of these days. And seeing how expertly you worked, you may as well take this armor modification too. I'm sure you'll have an easier time installing it than I would.
Thanks. Guess we should go and talk to him before I run more in the city. Check the building. Okay, we can get up there. Okay, not talkative. Another way to get up. Notification of death. Regret to inform you that your son, daughter, child, employer. Yeah, nobody sees. It's mine. Always a house, red trim circle windows. Okay. We found our house.